Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Aluminum Screen, episode 24. I am Emmett, as always, joined by
Brandon.
And we have a lot of good stuff to talk about today. Eddington, which I think will be a really fun discussion.
Interesting you said good stuff and then said Eddington.
Yeah, like I said, I think we're going to have a really lively discussion about Eddington. We've got some big trailers for Mortal Kombat, Stranger Things, new Pixar. We have some fun news coming up. We've got a lot of DC stuff, a lot of Marvel stuff. Big episode. And of course, we're a week away from Fantastic Four, which is huge. So, feeling good, man.
You were talking about news. I also, usually, Emmett's the news guy that brings all the news. I have probably the biggest news story probably in the history of this podcast that I'm going to break on here. I don't think it's not world-breaking news, but it's...
Is this the first exclusive?
Yeah, it might be.
Whoa.
Well, it's definitely not exclusive, but it's the first listeners of the Aluminum Screen podcast will be hearing.
Oh man,
yeah, it's pretty devastating news. So,
it's not good. It's not good news.
We'll see.
All right,
we'll find out later. I'll see when it makes sense to bring it up.
I can't wait to hear it. Before we get into that, Brandon, how was your week? Any good watches?
Good week, busy week. I finally got back to watching movies. Love Island is over, so I have time now again to watch stuff. So I went a little crazy last week, man. I had 7 movie watches.
Whew.
And also started watching Peacemaker Season 1.
Oh, hell yeah.
So made it further than I did last time. I just watched episode 2 earlier this morning.
Oh, great. How do you like it?
I'm loving it. I'm like, why didn't I watch this the first time when it came out?
So true.
Who knows? But yeah, after obviously Superman and everything last week, I was really in the DC headspace. So I watched The Suicide Squad, the good one. And then I watched The Batman.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's a theme here with the good DC movies.
All DCU movies.
Yeah,
oh, that's true.
All DCU movies as well. Correct. Yeah. And then I watched Persona, the Bergman movie. So a little bit of a shift from the Batman.
A little bit, just a tad. I liked your review for that one on Letterboxd.
Yeah, it's way different than the games, man. I was thrown off. And then I watched Singing in the Rain because I was like, let's watch some old movies.
Oh, that's a fun.
Man, that's a pretty movie. They don't make them like that anymore. It also is I liked watching it because it was like a Babylon prequel.
Oh.
So, you haven't seen Babylon, right?
I have not seen Babylon. I'll watch Babylon when you watch the Snyder Cut.
All right, deal.
They're similar lengths, right? They're both pretty long.
Yeah, but one is like good. And the other one has Ezra Miller and Jared Leto in it. And then I watched Eddington later that night. So what a three-peat that day was.
That is
Persona,
a wild
Singing in the Rain, and then a couple hours later I went to see Eddington, which we'll get into that later. And then the next day I watched the original I Know What You Did Last Summer. And was like, it's all right. It's no Scream. Madeline Klein was wrong when she said that it walked so Scream could run, despite coming out after Scream.
What did you rate I Know What You Did Last Summer? Because I just recently watched that too.
I rated it 3 stars.
Oh, nice. I think I gave it 3.5, but I might have been a little.
I gave it 3.
I think 3's fair.
My review is Scream, but worse.
Yeah.
And then I saw the new I Know What You Did Last Summer. Man, what a trip that was.
I'm interested to hear your thoughts.
I gave it 1.5.
Damn.
And I called it Scream 2022, but bad.
Is that the lowest of the year for you so far?
It's near the bottom. The lowest is Electric State still. Then Love Hurts, then Back in Action, then Shadow Force, then Lilo and Stitch.
Damn.
Then Snow White.
You got to get to Hurry Up
I Know What You Did Last Summer. Yeah, I'll get there, man. I'll get there before the end of the year for sure. But yeah, man, this was just bad. It has I'm not kidding, some of the worst dialogue I've ever heard in a movie ever.
That's exciting.
It's it's really bad. It was so bad. The best part of my experience was I was sitting there watching it, and there's a scene where the fisherman guy is chasing a character or something, and then they like don't know where he's at, and it gets all quiet to build suspense. That suspense was immediately broken for me, and I assume everyone else in the theater, when we heard the guy behind me start snoring super loud. Like, it was so loud. The guy in the row in front of me turned to someone and said, "Did you hear that? Someone's snoring."
Oh
was
my
awesome,
god,
man.
that's awesome.
That was the best part of the movie, was hearing someone else fall asleep during it.
That's
But
awesome.
yeah, not
a
my
great one.
favorite, I'll say. But
I think it's really funny that there's a sequel to I Know What You Did Last Summer called I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. Just found that out recently. That's awesome.
yeah, and then the third one is I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer.
Great stuff. Great
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, I don't want to spoil anything, but I fear that they are going to try and make a sequel of the new one.
Oh, I'm sure. I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, even now.
Yeah. I also still know what you did last summer.
Perfect.
Yeah, not the best ending to the week, but
fair. If only ended with a good one like Eddington.
Yeah, or a good one like Game Night.
There it is. I almost put Game Night on the other night. Almost put it on the other night.
You should have.
I've seen it before. It's not. It would. I was looking for a fun comedy. I was like, oh, this could be the
There's
move.
no more fun comedy than Game Night.
That's kind of true. Let's see. My week, like you said, Love Island officially over. There's just so much more time in a day, in a week, in a month now. It's crazy. It's a brand new world. Most of my week, I did get a couple watches in. Most of my week has been spent playing Donkey Kong Bonanza. Awesome game. Probably. I mean, I'm like probably 70% through with it. Seems early to say, but probably my game of the year at this point. Before it was probably Mario Kart World, so it's just them dethroning themselves.
Ooh, well, have you played that anime girl horse racing game? That's all the rage.
Ooh, I am unfamiliar with the anime girl horsing game.
Right.
What is that?
So it's like you train up horses to run like a horse race or whatever. But the horses are actually just anime girls.
Okay.
I believe. I'm not super familiar with it myself, but I have seen people online talk about it, and they're like, "Oh, it's like a joke or whatever." But then they play it, and they're like, "Oh, this game's actually super addicting."
Oh, really? It's like a genuinely fun game?
I don't remember what it's called.
Interesting.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna dethrone Donkey Kong for me, but
Uma Masume Pretty Derby, I believe it's called.
Obviously. Pretty Derby is awesome.
I didn't know about the Pretty Derby thing. Oh, it's based off of an anime. My sources are telling me that has 3 seasons.
Oh man!
So you can watch that on Crunchyroll right now.
Oh, good to know. Maybe I'll watch that before I get the game.
Yeah,
so I know
maybe we'll throw that on. Yeah. So if you ever want to play some Uma Musume game.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, that's good to know.
It's on Steam.
Oh,
9 out of 10 on Steam. 4.4 out of 5 on the App Store. Let me find that out. Oh, it's actually free to play. Oh, I think it's like a pay to win thing, I think.
Oh, it's like a gacha.
Yeah, it is a gacha, I believe.
Nothing an anime game loves more than being a gacha.
Yeah. This one's all the rage, apparently.
Well, that's
after Bonanza, maybe you should check
after Bonanza. Might have to take a look. Yeah, anyway.
Might rival your game of the year.
Bonanza is awesome. I was worried it was going to be a little like repetitive when it first got revealed and like starting it out, because it is just mostly punching. But it is so fun. Every punch is so satisfying. Every like movement, there's some really cool traversal stuff you can do, and it never gets old. They're always like introducing new mechanics, and then they immediately take them away. So there's just constantly like new stuff that doesn't overstay its welcome. It's awesome. It's so much fun. I'm having a really good time with it. Highly recommend to anyone out there that has a Switch 2. I feel like anyone that has a Switch 2 probably got it already.
Yeah,
because it's like the second game for it, but it's a blast. It's awesome. Yeah, on to watches for the week. I also watched the Suicide Squad. I think at the exact same time
I
that you
think so.
watched it without any.
Because I
No,
tweeted out, Storm Reed is in the Suicide Squad.
and I literally had just picked up my phone real quick while watching it at the scene where she's in the prison with Bloodsport, and I saw your tweet, and it threw me off so bad. So we pretty much did a watch along together of the Suicide Squad. I think this is the best DC movie ever. Like, I don't think there's any DC movie better. I think it's one of the best comic book movies ever. I think this is like, man, this is like just so good, so comic booky, so fun. I love everyone on this team. Honestly, my favorite Marvel movie is Guardians 3. Favorite DC movie is The Suicide Squad. I just really pieced that together. And they would probably both be in my top 5 of like comic book movies generally. So yeah, I'm a big James Gunn guy, but I think this movie is just like incredible. I don't even know how many times I've seen it at this point. It rocks.
Good movie.
And then after that, I watched The Naked Gun, the original, for the first time. So funny, so clever. Just so many bits all the time. There's one joke. I don't want to spoil it for you if you watch it, but
I think I've seen it like ages ago.
Oh, okay. There's. Should I say the joke?
I don't mind.
So, I'm gonna butcher it, but there's towards the end, he's at the baseball stadium and he's trying to get the guy that's gonna assassinate the queen. So he ties up the guy that's gonna do the national anthem and he leaves him in a room, and he goes out and performs the national anthem terribly, and he's introduced as Enrico Palazzo, and then so then he disguises himself as the umpire to do the game, to keep an eye on everything, because one of these players is going to kill the queen. And at the end, he stops the guy from killing the queen, and he takes the umpire mask off, and some guy goes, "Hey, it's Enrico Palazzo." And then everyone starts chanting Enrico Palazzo, and it might be the hardest I've laughed at a movie like ever that I was just watching by myself. It is so funny. I'm really looking forward to this new one. The comedy here, it's just great. And then I watched The Naked Gun 2.5, The Smell of Fear. Didn't love this one as much, but it's still just packed with so many bits, and it's still unbelievably fun. Just Leslie Nielsen's incredible.
I love how they named all the Naked Gun movies.
I know, there's so
2.5 and then 33 1/3.
It's awesome. And then of course I watched Eddington. I actually did a Naked Gun 2.5 Eddington double feature.
Many people have done that, I've heard.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's all the rage.
We'll get into Eddington a little later, but I liked it a lot more than I thought I would. And I guess we'll just leave it at that. As a certified Beau is Afraid hater, I went into this. I kind of was forcing myself to go to the theater for it. I really wasn't like amped about it at all. But I was like, oh, I'll go to popcorn, and that helped motivate me to go. But yeah, liked it quite a bit, and that's about it for me in my week. I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sunburnt. Messed up a slip and slide the other day. I was at a kid's birthday party, just took over the slip and slide.
Dude, I was at a kid's birthday party 2 days ago. Man, I was messing them up in the pool, man. We're playing monkey in the middle. Yeah. Wasn't even close.
Oh, man.
Wasn't
just
even
demolishing.
close.
Demolishing.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Right over the top of them. Mine.
They don't even know what's coming.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Glad to hear it. Should we get into the news? You want to start with your news story?
No, I'll hold it. I'll hold it till we get to a good part.
The anticipation is killing me.
I gotta let it build a bit more. This is a good news story, man.
I'm excited. We got a couple of big trailers this week. We got the Mortal Kombat 2 trailer. You a big Mortal Kombat guy generally?
Not at all. I am generally pretty anti-fighting game because I'm bad at all of them.
We've talked about this a lot on here.
And I'm not going to put in time to get good at them. So I'm just going to be worse than everyone is at them. And so I just don't enjoy playing them because I just get my ass kicked every time.
Fair.
The only game I played was Injustice for the PS3.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Played that campaign.
You watched the last Mortal Kombat movie or any of them? The 90s?
No, but I probably will before this one comes out.
You should. This seems to be like kind of a soft reboot of the last one because people didn't love it. But
Right.
I
Wasn't
think
there
this
not a Mortal Kombat tournament
they
in the
didn't
last
do
one?
They did not do a Mortal
Interesting.
Kombat tournament, and they introduced a new guy as the main character. They made up a guy named Cole
His name was
Young.
New Guy. Oh,
That would be awesome. But this one seems to be correcting a lot of the mistakes the last one made. It's introducing a lot more characters that weren't in the original. It just looks stupid and
like
fun.
Cole Young Jr.
Like Cole Young. Cole Young has returned, but it seems like he's not going to last long. Johnny Cage is the new main character here, and you could see Cole Young in like one scene. Pretty sure they're going to Taskmaster him. I have a feeling he's going to get Taskmastered early on.
He's going to get shot in the head by a ghost.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's not good news for him.
No, it's not. But yeah, this looks fun. Carl Urban, Johnny Cage. Not sure about. I got to be honest, but I think it works. They're doing like an older Johnny Cage, kind of a washed up actor. So like I get it. It's just like I don't know. Glenn Powell, Johnny Cage. I mean,
he's too busy auditioning for Booster Gold.
He probably. I don't think the Mortal Kombat movie. Glenn Powell,
I don't know.
Obviously,
how much of a move it is.
I'm sure Carl Urban's getting a fat paycheck, but it seems relatively low budget. One of the producers has been hyping it up a lot and been like, the test screenings were like Avengers Endgame with everyone cheering and crying and
yeah, but he said that because they screened it to a room full of Mortal Kombat fans. So yeah, duh.
I'm embarrassingly excited for this one. It looks stupid, but like that's what I want. I don't want I want a stupid time. Yeah, I want a fun, stupid movie. And the last one kind of took itself too seriously, I think. Probably the biggest trailer of the week. We got the Stranger Things season 5 trailer. I didn't even plan this. Can you believe that?
Wow. I don't believe it. I think you planned it.
I really didn't. Busted. You watched this trailer?
Nope.
Did you really not?
I didn't.
Respect.
I'm probably not I'm not going to go out of my way to watch any of the Stranger Things trailers or anything. I'll just see it when the show comes out. Around every holiday at the end of the year for some reason.
Oh yeah, you don't like that. I like it, shockingly. We disagree a lot.
But it's Christmas, man. I don't want to sit down and have to watch 5 hours of Stranger Things.
No, it's only one episode on Christmas.
Oh.
I think.
Is it?
Or maybe it's 2 on Christmas, 1 on New Year's.
Yeah. New Year's? Come on. I'm not watching Stranger Things on New Year's. I'm getting it spoiled for me on Twitter at 12:30 a.m.
Yeah, no, I do get that. It's bold. Rumored runtimes going out. I don't think those are real. Big.
I hope not, because they're insane.
I do think they're all going to be at least like an hour and a half.
Well, they said each one is like a feature length movie.
Yeah, but this like leaked list has like 3 hours 11 minutes and like 2.5 hours in the middle of like I don't think. I think the finale
shock me though. If like each one that holds off is like 2+ hours.
I agree. I do agree. I just don't think they're all going to be 2 hours, which is what it seems to. I do think the finale could be 3 hours. Honestly, I wouldn't be that shocked if it was.
Honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if it was like 4 hours.
Yeah.
Which is like just bizarre. It's a TV show, man. What are we doing?
We won't get too deep into this trailer, but I think it looks pretty cool. I think it looks fun. I'm excited. I always say that like in between Stranger Things seasons, I kind of just move on and don't really care that much. I don't get like super excited about news or anything because it's so far away. And then they drop a trailer and I'm like, I'm right back in it, man. I'm blasting Running Up the Hill. I'm putting on my Hellfire Club shirt. I'm feeling it.
You're making the case for the week by week drop instead of the random stuff that they're doing all at once.
I am so pro week by week drop. Don't ever.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that you're not. I'm just saying that right there is the argument for it because it has no impact because it comes out once. People talk about it for a week and they move on.
I agree.
Instead of it being in the mind for months at a time.
That's why I think this one is a good middle ground as opposed to the part 2 thing. Like I think they are doing the 2 before the finale and the finale. That's a week apart. So like,
but now you've got to watch 2 it's gonna be like what 3, 4, 5 maybe hours of stuff you got to watch before the next week.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know how
not
many
too bad.
people are doing it.
Yeah, I mean, Andor had a lot each week, and I feel like a lot of people got through it. I don't know how many like.
Fair enough.
And I feel like Stranger Things just has such a fan base that like
It's true.
they'll. I mean, yeah,
Do we
no, but I
think
do.
that the random flock of losers that 11 met up with during season 2 is going to reappear?
I honestly feel like they have to at least be mentioned.
I hope not, man. That
I'm
sucked.
cool with it not. It was very clearly like, oh, we're gonna do a spin-off, I guess. Like that was, but it just that was
like, oh, so many people have powers. Aren't you
Yeah.
guys interested in this? And we're like, no, man. Who are these random people?
Yeah, what was it? It was like she could make butterflies, and was one guy strong or something?
One guy could make people see things that weren't there. I
Oh
think.
yeah,
Like he
Yeah,
made
they
it look
all-
like the bridge collapsed or something, but it didn't.
oh yeah, kind of lame powers. Like they didn't.
Yeah. Oh, I tricked you. All right, man.
Yeah, I'm excited for this. We'll see. We
Yeah.
also got the trailer for Tron Ares. It still looks good. Wish Jared Leto wasn't there. I've heard audible
Yeah.
groans when they show him at like in theaters multiple times.
Yeah,
When
it's
he, like,
insane that they like tried to have him as a lead of a movie in 2025.
Yeah, and he's Skeletor in the Masters of the Universe.
Yeah.
We're never getting rid of him, man.
We gotta,
Maybe after that he'll be on the
maybe.
because the recent like accusations about him were like, I feel like those were the first like major ones to break through like the regular.
But like there have
News.
been plenty of
Oh, no.
accusations before. That's why
100%.
it's just baffling that it's like he's just
100%.
been able to fester for this long.
100%. I just feel like this recent one was like published by like mainstream news stuff a lot more, and like kind of like your average people saw it and heard about it, because the other ones
Right.
were kind of like more. I don't know. I feel like they weren't like super public. Not
Right.
public, but like
Like
out
not
there.
many people knew that Jared Leto had like an island or whatever
Yeah,
that his
yeah.
like followers of his band could go to and hang out with him, where he
Yeah.
dresses as Jesus.
Exactly, in all white. What could go wrong
Yeah.
there? I still can't believe he has a band.
Dude, they have that one song that was in that one Call of Duty edit.
Really?
Yeah, you know that? Oh, I
old
won't
is
be
he?
able to describe it. He's like
You-
an old guy.
He is, and that shocked me when I found. Yeah, he's 53.
Yeah.
I was shocked when he was 50. Well, I was shocked when I found out he was 53. I've been shocked all year.
This whole year I've just been living in shock.
Slightly off topic, but Ari Aster was asked to direct Morbius at one point. Did you see that?
I did see that. That would have been awesome, I think.
It would have been something, man.
It would have been really awesome. I'm gonna put in the text chat
Why'd
here
they-
the link to the edit of to the 30 Seconds to Mars song. Whenever you get the chance, you gotta check that out.
I will.
But yeah, I would have loved to see an Ari Aster directed Morbius movie, because it would have been all. One, we would have for sure gotten a full frontal shot of Dr. Michael Morbius, because that has
True.
to happen in every Ari Aster movie.
True.
And we also would have had some crazy head explosions, because he's always got to have some
True.
weird head stuff going on.
And
And we would have gotten some awesome stuff with Dr. Michael Morbius and his mom.
Oh, that's true. I gotta be honest. I think it would be literally the exact same movie. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
Could you
Yeah.
imagine if you went from Hereditary, Midsommar, Morbius? Crazy.
That'd
What a
be
crazy pivot.
Why'd they even bother asking him? Like, what were they thinking? That reminds me of another piece of news, not to sidetrack too much, that after in like 2018, after the whole Justice League debacle, Warner Bros. Asked Kevin Feige if he would just like jump
Oh,
ship
yeah.
and help the DCU out. Awesome.
Yeah, right when they're about to have Infinity War and Endgame. Hey man, you want to come over here and do
Yeah,
this
literally.
bad thing?
I know you've been working for the last decade on what's about to happen.
We tried to copy your homework and couldn't do it. We couldn't read the answers, so we're just asking you to do the homework for us now.
Incredible stuff. It really is.
I can't believe that didn't work.
Anyway, we also got the trailer. You have anything for Tron Ares?
I'm very excited for Tron Ares, except for that guy that's going to be in it.
100%
But like
agree.
Greta Lee in it, make Greta Lee the lead. Shout out to
Yeah.
Greta Lee.
Make anyone else
My
the
goat.
lead. There's some good people in there. Evan Peters is in.
Yeah, Evan Peters, Greta Lee, Jeff Bridges
Jeff
is
Bridges is Jor-El from the
back.
Christopher Reeve Superman movie.
Yeah, he's calling it Krypton and everything.
Yeah. Olivia Wilde, is she confirmed to be back? I feel like she is.
I've got no idea.
But yeah, I don't know.
She was in Babylon.
Was she really?
She was for
Final
like 2
trailer.
seconds.
We got Hoppers. We're moving slowly through the trailers. I'm sorry. Keep getting sidetracked.
No, that's fine.
Trailer for Pixar's newest movie, Hoppers.
Yep.
I've been pretty excited about this one. Announced at D23. I think this looks really fun. I think it looks cute. I'm looking forward to it.
I have not seen this. I don't. The only thing I know about it is the lizard thing that was at the end of Iliad.
Oh yeah, I still have no idea about it. Like I haven't seen that anyway.
All right, I'm in though because I'm seeing a beaver and John Hamm is it.
So it's basically. I mean, they make this joke in the trailer. It's like a little girl who loves beavers gets put into like a synthetic beaver. They literally in the trailer, the scientist is like, it's like Avatar, and someone's like, it's not like Avatar.
It's like the book Blade Runner was based off of with synthetic animals.
Oh yeah, I didn't even know that.
John Hamm plays Mayor Jerry.
Oh yeah, so I think it's like, the town's trying to like get to the forest and cut it down, but this little girl loves beavers and she's not going to let it happen. And I think the animation style, it is similar.
So it is Avatar.
It is Avatar. Yeah, no, it's Avatar. It's straight up Avatar.
Why did that guy lie?
I know. I think the animation, it is kind of the Pixar in-house style that we've been seeing a lot, but I think it does differentiate itself a little bit, especially the main character when she's not a beaver. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but her face looks like more expressive in a way and like a different kind of style that Pixar's been doing. And I think the world just looks really pretty. I think it looks fun. It has a really good bit where like this bear's gonna eat a beaver and the girl saves the beaver's life, and it's like the bear and the beaver are like, why'd you do that? And it's like the bear has to eat too. And I think that's fun to like not villainize the animal that like, it's like I think that's kind of a fun message for kids, because in a lot of the movies you see like I don't know. I think it's a cool. Yeah. I'm really looking forward to it.
I'm looking at the trailer now. It definitely does feel similar to the style that they've had, but it does look different enough, I think.
Yeah, that's
I see what you're saying with their it's like a slight variation of it.
Yeah, exactly. And I think this is their last original movie before Gatto comes out in a couple years, and Gatto seems to be like a whole new style, which I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah, Flow 2.
Flow 2, literally. Pixar saw Flow win an Oscar and said, let's give it a go.
Yeah.
Onto the non-trailer news. We got a little bit of stuff here that's not Marvel DC, and then there's a whole different Marvel DC news section. A lot of stuff. Aaron Taylor Johnson, Lily Rose Depp, and Willem Dafoe were all cast in Robert Eggers' Werewolf. Is it Werewolf? No, it's just Werewolf, right? That's just how it's spelled. I think just
Werewolf.
Werewolf. He's funny. And
Werewolf.
Aaron Taylor Johnson is officially the Werewolf, and it's going to be set in 13th century England.
Oh my gosh, it's just like Craven.
Oh my god, still got to see that.
He has the powers of a beast.
Oh my god, that's true. In that movie, is it that he gets like lion blood in him, or did they change that after that first trailer? Oh, it's a witch, right? Is it a witch?
Honestly, couldn't tell you. I have no memory of how he got that way.
Awesome.
I think he did. I think it's like a lion blood, maybe.
Okay.
Or like a dying lion came up to him and was like, "You've got lion powers now."
Awesome.
I don't really. I gotta
watch that. But yeah, new Robert Eggers. Really excited about this. And I think he's doing the Christmas Carol movie next with Willem Dafoe, which is the Willem Dafoe Oscar run of a lifetime. I'm ready to like get behind that 100%. I want Willem Dafoe to win an Oscar, and it just seems perfect.
He should have. He should have one already.
He really should. What would you give him an Oscar
Project?
For? Oh yeah, he's great.
Pretty good. Florida Project. So
he's really good in the Florida Project. He had that movie Inside. I didn't see it, but I heard that was like a really good performance from him. Honestly, Spider-Man. Give him an Oscar for the first Spider-Man.
yeah, fair enough.
I don't know if we really have much to say about this. Taika Waititi is developing a new Judge Dredd movie.
Yeah, I'll take things that are not going to ever exist.
Why? I don't know why you get Taika Waititi to do Dredd. Maybe he's kind of trying to do like a more serious comeback thing. Because
No, it's like a silly Dredd that jokes around and talks like this
with a friend who just so happens to sound just like follows.
I am the law.
That's a good Taika. Do that again. That's really good.
Nah, I don't think I could do it again.
Oh, the pressure's out. That was great.
Yeah, there's too much pressure.
Yeah. Hopefully it's fun. I don't know.
Hopefully. We'll see, but I don't know.
Well, this is the big non-DC Marvel news. We officially have our cast last week.
Our what got cast last week?
Link and Zelda.
Oh, yes.
Big stuff. Everyone is being super normal. Everyone's being super excited. We have Bo Bragison as Zelda and Benjamin Evan Ainsworth as Link. A lot of people are disappointed it's not Hunter Schafer. Fair. I really wanted Hunter Schafer. Don't take it out on the actress that got cast in like the role of a lifetime. People are being really weird about that.
No, yell at that girl online. That'll make Hunter Schafer sign up.
Yeah, exactly. What are we talking about? I am not familiar with anything that they've been in. I don't think. I know that like the kid was Link was in. Oh man, I forget. He was in something, but like a minor role.
Yeah. The lady playing Zelda is 21.
Yeah, so I was gonna talk. Yeah, so she's 21, and the kid playing Link is 16. So it seems like they're probably gonna not do the romance stuff straight away.
He's 16,
or maybe they will do like some of the romance stuff, but not like But that is like in a lot of this stuff, Link is like a teenager, and sometimes Zelda is older. They don't really do specific ages, but I don't think Link's ever really been like older than like 18 in anything. Oh, Tears of the Kingdom, he might be early 20s actually. I think. But yeah, it's an interesting
I just did not know that. I assumed that they were both children when I saw the pictures on Discussing Films post. That blew my mind.
Yeah, it's an interesting way to do it. I do think and hope that I'm pretty confident that Zelda in this movie is going to have like a major role, and it's not going to be like, oh, Ganon got her. Like, I don't think they're going to do that, and I hope they don't. But really excited for this. Embarrassingly excited for this.
Who's going to play Ganon, and why is it Chris Pratt?
I think I actually have notes on my phone of everyone that could play Ganon. Hold on.
Ooh, that's the Willem Dafoe Oscar.
Oh wait,
push.
It's in my notebook actually. Hold on.
That's the Willem Dafoe Oscar push. Him as Ganon.
Oh, that's true. I really want it to be Christopher Judge, Kratos. I think he'd be great. I think realistically, I think they're going to do a big star for like Ganon and Impa and like the King of Hyrule.
Ooh, who's going to play, what's the Navi?
Oh, yeah. Taika Waititi, honestly.
Yeah. Hey, listen. Nah, see, I lost it. I can't do it, man. I can't. It's the one-time thing.
Oh, yeah. Javier Bardem for Ganondorf, I think, would be kind of perfect. There's some interesting ways you could do it, and I do think they'll get like an A-lister. And maybe the same for like the King of Hyrule. I just want to know what they're adapting, how they're. I mean, I'm sure it's going to be an original story, but like, are we doing more Ocarina? There's so much you could do with Zelda.
Oh, well, this Fancast website wants your boy Henry Cavill to be Ganon.
Ooh, I feel like interesting. I don't know.
Or Margot Robbie.
I mean, I guess they would. That's what. She would be a good like Impa, maybe. I feel like Impa has to be like. But yeah, I'm super excited for the Zelda movie. Yeah, I know it's probably going to be bad, but it's like one of my most anticipated things coming up. If anyone from Nintendo Studios or Sony is listening, I'd love to be at that premiere in May 2027. I'll make sure I'm free. Just throwing that out there.
Good. It's directed by Wes Ball, right?
Yeah.
He
Is that
made
sarcasm?
the Maze. No, he made the Maze Runner
Oh yeah,
movies. He did
Kingdom.
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. That movie is a good looking movie, man.
It is a good
The
looking movie.
CGI in that movie is insane.
It is, and I think a lot of that movie could like the exploration aspect. There's these different like kind of tribes you're introduced to in this world. Like
Mm-hmm.
I feel like roughly that is what you want from a Zelda movie. Just
An
exploration.
orangutan in a river.
An orangutan in a river. He died,
Yep.
right? But he didn't.
Dude, spoiler. He did die.
No, but I think he'll be back if they ever do it.
I hope so. They should do another one, but
It
they
was.
probably won't.
I think it was greenlit. It's just really slow. I guess because
Mhm.
West Ball's doing this now.
And it's tough to like train the apes to do that.
That's true. It takes a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
They probably got other jobs by now.
Yeah, and a lot of the apes age out of it because they,
Mm.
their lifespan is shorter.
That makes sense. That makes
or
sense.
something.
Yeah.
What? The lady from Severance was in this? No
Was in
way.
what?
Was in Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Which lady?
Deachin Lockman,
Oh, really?
Mark's wife. Yeah, she played
Huh.
Corinna. Couldn't tell you who that was, but one of the apes.
I-
I see. Well, obviously, but
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Was it
I think that was our
the
main.
mom?
I think
The
that was
mom?
Noah's either mom or boo thing. I can't remember.
Oh, he did have a boo thing. That's true. All right, you
She's
want to
one of them.
do DC news or Marvel news first?
Let's do
There's
the
less
DC
Marvel.
news and then we can hit
Yeah.
the Marvel news.
We got our first look at Supergirl. Little
Mhm.
Supergirl poster revealed.
Yeah,
Spray painted the look up to look out. Really fun.
yeah. She's sipping a icy or something.
She's taking a page out of Shazam's book, sipping an icy in the revealed poster.
Ooh, I hope only one page, not too many pages.
Do you not like the first Shazam?
I haven't seen it, but I'm saying the Zachary
Just
Levi
yeah.
thing.
No, very fair. I honestly think the first Shazam is like top 3 DC movie, top 4, top. Like I really.
Well, I
really love it.
think Shazam: Fury of the Gods is better.
You did see Fury of the Gods, right?
No,
Oh, okay.
I should though. I should. Rachel
you're
Zegler's in
probably-
that one.
That's true. She is good
So.
in it. Yeah, I like the look out thing. I wonder if they're gonna do that for like all the heroes. I saw people like workshopping them for everyone. Like,
Yeah, I didn't like the people workshopping him, and
I saw some good ones, but I forget what they are now.
It's like look around.
Oh yeah, I didn't love the look around for Batman. It's kind of funny, but I feel like the Flash one I saw was good. Oh, speaking of the Flash, Jimmy Gunn confirms that no Flash or Aquaman for at least 2 years.
But like that's fine because how many of these movies are going to come out in the next 2
I know
years?
it's not that long. I just really I want to get going with the Flash, man.
Well,
I think
he said none of them at all, or no movies.
we won't see them.
For 2 maybe we'll
years.
just hear them because he's so fast.
That's true. I mean, you want to get really technical? We do see a glimpse of the Flash in Creature Commandos, and we like a quick. He's part of that. We see everybody. We see every DC character at some point because of that. The future. You saw Creature Commandos, right? I don't want to spoil.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that show also introduces Gorilla Grodd, like the Flash villain. Maybe not Reverse Flash, but like one of the biggest Flash villains who I think will have a big role moving forward. James Gunn hinted that he'll be showing up. I think he could have a role in whatever this big event we're building up to is. Please, just get the Flash going. I beg, man. I really want to see the Flash in this world.
Well, also Aquaman is canon because I just watched Peacemaker episode 1, and he said everything except that last scene is canon. But in the first scene of Peacemaker season 1, he's talking to the janitor about Aquaman.
Yeah, no, I do. I definitely think that's true. Like
he's already in there.
He exists here, and I think the Flash exists too. I don't think Aquaman was in the Creature Commandos thing, interestingly enough. And to be fair, we do see Jay Garrick, the Flash, in the mural in Superman. So
true, we've already seen him.
We've already gotten the Flash pretty much.
We don't need any more.
I just hope we don't have to wait too long. I really just want to see the Flash, man. I really do.
Don't worry, man. Wally West is on the way.
I'll take it. I really think I really think he could be like the DCU Spider-Man if handled correctly. Like I think he could be like a huge draw, a huge. I'll move on, but work on the Flash, please.
They should start the Flash with Barry Allen being gone and Wally West as Kid Flash now has to become Flash.
I'd be down for that. I selfishly want Barry Allen more just because like I want them to like build up to him retiring, and I think that like like how they're doing Hal Jordan kind of.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Barry Allen should be one of the founders of the Justice League, and then Wally, and then you could put Wally on Teen Titans and like really have him age up with the whatever they do. I'll be happy with. Wonder Woman is being fast tracked. James Gunn said not necessarily fast tracked, but like high priority. I think it's probably just fast tracked. He just doesn't want to make it sound like the script is being rushed or anything. Right. Yeah, this makes sense. I think it's really smart to, as excited as I am for stuff like Clayface and Supergirl, I think it's really smart to try and get the big hitters here as soon as possible.
Yeah, and we've already got Batman and Superman, so we're just missing one more of the big three.
I was going to say Batman is being held up for,
for when the Batman Part 2 comes out.
Yeah, there's some questionable stuff.
I'm telling you, man, there's too much stuff of James Gunn. That interview where I was like, kind of back in the camp of like, obviously I want it to happen, but I really don't think it's going to happen.
That's where
I'm fully back in. It's happening now because James Gunn said they was asked if he could have any director in the DCU that's not in the DCU. He said Matt Reeves.
I totally get it. I agree. I think James Gunn is pushing for it. I think James Gunn really wants it. I don't think Matt Reeves or Robert Pattinson have any interest in this.
But here's
especially Matt Reeves.
Chuck the money at Robert Pattinson. You can throw some money at and get.
I think you could throw money at because when it was introduced, it was a DCEU. No one wants to be part of the DCEU. If the DCU, Superman's doing well, people really love it.
Yeah. James Gunn is too online to not see everybody being like, we need Robert Pattinson to do Corn Sweat.
I think James Gunn is pushing for it, but he doesn't want to like force it, obviously, and I don't think he should. I don't think Matt Reeves wants it. I really don't. And I think it takes a lot of not retconning. I think it could totally work. It's just a lot.
I just don't care, man. I just want to see them stand next to each other. I don't care what it takes.
Fair enough. Luca Guadagnino has left Sergeant.
Yes, but our first Sergeant Rock update in a long time.
Yeah, but it's still happening. Is that good? Is that bad? How are we feeling?
It's good. It's good. It's still happening.
Yeah,
but it's sad that Luca's leaving. He showed up for the free hoodie and left.
Yeah, he did. I'm kind of like he showed up for the free. Yeah, that's true. He did. Can you blame him?
No, it was a sick hoodie.
I am kind of like half the reason I was excited for this movie was because it was like a Luca Guadagnino, like we're just getting a director to mess around in the DC universe. I don't know like how much of a draw there is outside of that, depending on who they get next, but it could still be fun and interesting. And I imagine that there is like they do want to set up this like World War II time period of the DCU for like Justice Society stuff, especially with like the Star Wars approach they're taking. So I think
and the old Justice League that's on the mural and stuff.
Yeah.
People are like they're probably going to get a movie about that.
100%. I'm
so
very
that could be
confident.
one of the secret movies that he's been talking about.
I think Justice Society is the big secret one that he doesn't want other studios to know about because it would be so easy for Marvel to fast track a World War II Invaders movie or like Captain America and Wolverine Elseworlds thing. Like, I think it would be really cool to get something like that on the big screen, full period piece. Except you got the Flash there, and I'll take it. Hey, I'll take it. Jay Garrick. I would love a Jay Garrick movie.
Tom Hanks, Jay Garrick.
That's what I said. Well, I think they're gonna like have two casts for each of these characters. Like if they're in the present day, they'll be like older, and then for the movie, they'll be like probably more lesser known actors. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If that makes sense. But
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I think there's those characters on the mural. There's so much you could do with them. There's like really interesting. There's like this guy Silent Night on there who's like. There's a lot of night characters, which is interesting. but there's this guy Silent Knight. He's like a descendant of, or not descendant, an ancestor of the Kents, like on Earth, and he like is just this freak ass knight who goes around, and I forget his name, something Kent, and I think that's Henry Cavill's role. I think it's fun. I think you get him. He knows how to use a sword. I think it's a fun little meta. I think it's a fun little meta to him previously being Superman without like making him Zod or something. Because I'm really not interested in that. Like, I think you get him in a Justice Society thing. That could be the big actor in the mural. Whatever. Getting sidetracked here, but
I think the big actor is Pierce Brosnan.
I think it's either
Black Adam lives in the DCU.
It's either Pierce Brosnan or Sylvester Stallone as Wildcat, I think. Which I think I could totally see that happening. It makes too much sense. And
he does love Sylvester Stallone a lot.
He loves Sylvester Stallone, and Wildcat's like the boxer guy.
Sylvester Stallone could also be Silent Knight because he was apparently supposed to be Superman in the 1978 movie.
Oh, interesting.
But then Richard Donner was like, "No, I don't want him to be Superman." And then they went with Christopher Reeve.
I didn't know that. That is fun.
Yeah,
maybe do that. There's a lot you could do with character. We got a Green Lantern. We get a Flash. Like, there is kind of that main appeal, just because like people know those guys, even if this is a different version. I think there's a lot. I think there's a lot of potential there.
Heck yeah.
Anyway. Oh, this is a big thing. This was leaked last night. It seems like it's probably going to be, we're going to know if it's real or not in the next couple of days, but it seems like the Jimmy Olsen series is happening. I think it was leaked by r/DCU Leaks and Apocalypse Horseman, who are, he's pretty consistent, I guess. And it's described as a crime anthology focused on different villains hosted by Jimmy Olsen. The word hosted there is really interesting.
Yeah, he's not turning into turtles, I guess.
He's not turning into turtles. He should, though.
I wonder if it's like, that show where they like say, they like tell you this story or whatever, and at the end he's like, and this actually happened. Or he's like, but it's not true.
Oh,
and
yeah.
some of them he's like, it's true. Some of them he's like, this is made up, complete fiction. They just do that.
That'd be fun.
With Jimmy Olsen.
Really that'd be really fun. The word hosted does make me think that it's like a true crime show that's like a Daily Planet show, like it's in the world. You know what I mean? Like, does that?
Yes.
And I think that's kind of fun, but I kind of want it to be like a Daily Planet thing where we have the Daily Planet and then he's also just getting on his wacky adventures. But the idea of introducing new villains in each episode, really fun. And
Jimmy Olsen, we get Darkseid.
Literally, it could be. Like, throw in a Gorilla Grodd, a Captain Cold, a Sportsmaster. You can get Condiment King. You can get like really ridiculous guys in here.
Well, you would absolutely get Batmite in there, even if it's not like, because James Gunn loves Batmite, man.
Oh,
guy's obsessed.
I think Batmite will be in something sooner rather than later.
Yeah, I didn't even realize he brought it up in Peacemaker. Like, he wasn't even running the show yet, and he was like, Batmite, man.
He loves Batmite. I would, maybe in Peacemaker Season 2, we see Batmite. Because, like, we're getting Batmite, man.
Yeah.
There's no doubt. Yeah.
I'd love it.
But this show seems interesting. I don't know if it's exactly what they would do, but I think that makes it fun. Keep us on our toes.
Yeah.
And like I said, not confirmed, but we'll probably hear within the next couple of days. James, we're on a first name basis now. James Gunn said that a new show will probably be greenlit within the next couple of days. So this could be that, and we'll hear it officially soon.
Yeah. I'm all for it.
Yeah. MCU, Kevin Feige and James Gunn both sat down and decided to do little interviews on the same day and just drop some stuff.
And they went opposite directions, I think, in public reaction to both interviews.
Yeah, it seems like Feige is kind of copying James Gunn as like the guy who's like really open with stuff and wants to like sit down and talk to the fans. Yeah. Like, he's never really done this before, and now a week after Superman, he's like, "Let's get candid, everybody. Let's talk."
And I don't think it went as well as he hoped.
Yeah, I
For
don't.
public
Yeah,
reaction for sure did not go as
yeah. There were some highs, some lows in this,
yeah,
but
which we'll get into in a bit.
yeah, I just wrote down some of the big stuff. No Miles Morales for a bit. Sony forbids it.
Yeah, they're not allowed.
Not really shocked about this, honestly. I
Yeah,
wasn't
that's like
expecting to see.
Sony's only moneymaker that they have in
Yeah,
the
exactly.
Spider-Man universe.
They've tried everything else.
But like they've stolen like a bunch of Miles Morales stuff for Tom Holland Spider-Man
Yeah,
already anyway.
yeah, they did kind of combine the two. I mean, Ned is
Ned is just
functionally
Genki.
Genki. Yeah. And even Vulture's daughter being a love interest, that's a Miles thing. To be fair, that might have came after Homecoming though, Vulturous and all that.
Mm.
I don't know. I don't know the timeline on that. Maybe Miles is stealing from Tom Holland.
Maybe.
Big for you. It has been. I mean, we kind of knew, but Kevin Feige straight up used the word street level to describe the new Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Yep.
He said no big world-ending threat, just a street level crime story
Just
with
a
the
Hulk.
Punisher. Just a Hulk. No, he didn't mention the Hulk. He did mention Punisher being officially confirmed.
Mm-hmm.
Is interesting.
Yeah.
I mean,
This
the movie
is
starts
a big win for me. Movie starts filming soonish
this
and
week.
comes out even sooner.
It is crazy. After Fantastic Four, the next superhero movie, Supergirl, in June.
Yeah.
And the next Marvel movie is not till July. That's a full year. It's kind of over.
I know. We got to watch real movies for like a year.
I know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. There's a lot of show stuff coming out though, so which everyone loves. Peacemaker will be a big one, and then
but that's like next month. That's
and then it's like it's gonna be.
We've got what?
We've got Marvel
something the end of this year, right?
We've got Marvel Zombies. We've got Wonder Man. We've got Daredevil season 2. The Punisher special presentation, which I'm looking forward to quite a bit. We've got some stuff. Vision Quest, maybe?
Oh yeah, that's a thing that's happening apparently.
I think that might be pre-Doomsday, post Brand New Day though.
Are we getting a crypto special at the end of this year?
Oh yeah, we are. We're getting 4 crypto specials starting with a Christmas.
Perfect.
A Christmas. Really funny scenario where that's the secret Superman sequel that James Gunn has been hinting at is like the crypto short.
Oh, that'll be awesome.
It would be incredible. Probably the biggest news from this Kevin Feige article is he didn't want to use the word reboot, but he basically described a reboot happening post Secret Wars, which we knew, but he did confirm for the first time, I think, that characters like Iron Man and Captain America will be recast eventually, as they should, I think. And post Secret Wars, we're looking at a very different MCU with stuff like the X-Men, Fantastic Four merged into one singular timeline, I think is what he said.
Yeah, he said it's resetting to a singular timeline,
which is really interesting. I mean,
it makes sense though, because as soon as they started doing timeline stuff, it got real messy real fast, and people do not like it. So
yeah, definitely. I think this could be huge. I'm guessing it'll be more soft reboot than anything. They'll keep Tom Holland around. They'll keep
maybe.
Who knows? He might want to be done.
He might be busy being James Bond.
That's true. Maybe they keep. God, I don't even know what else you keep. What do people care about anymore? I was gonna say Captain America, Sam Wilson.
Gotta keep Yelena.
I'd love for them to keep the Thunderbolts around for a bit. I feel like you can't keep.
I just got them. You can't take them away. Fantastic Four, maybe, or they maybe only just signed up for the couple movies there, and that's it.
I've been really worried for like a year now that Fantastic Four are just here for the movie. Like this Fantastic Four, these actors are just here for a brief period before the reboot.
I think so.
I think it's possible, but I hope not. But I want that universe to be the reboot. Like I want us to just hop over there, throw Tom Holland over there, throw the Thunderbolts over there. Like I don't know how
pick him up and throw him.
Yeah, pick him up and throw him. Galactus.
He's a little guy. You could do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I feel like a reboot of the MCU is going to get really messy, really quick.
Yeah.
Like
Well, that's why I feel like they're gonna have an X-Men heavy focus because that's gonna be different enough to where
definitely.
it'll feel like a new thing.
Definitely. I'm kind of just of the boat now where like you do the new timeline and then you keep the old one around and you just kind of like move to the new one. And then if you want to do like a thing eventually, you're like, oh, Tom Holland's in the new one. He's with the Fantastic Four. But I think that's probably equally confusing. So I
Yeah,
don't know.
I think it's got to be just a hard, clean break.
I that would be ideal, I think.
That's
But
the best way to do it.
I don't think they're willing to lose. Like Charlie Cox just got back. John Bernthal's Punisher's getting a big role. Tom
Oh,
Holland's
that you can
Spider-Man.
keep. Who? I don't
But
think
like it gets,
the
I think it
TV
gets
stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, I do agree. I think it just gets messy quick.
It's fair enough.
Anyway, that's all I have for the Marvel article. There was some other little stuff here and there.
Yeah, well, they confirmed this was a big news story. I'm shocked it wasn't written down in your notes there. But John Malkovich has been cut from Fantastic Four.
I did mean to write that down.
And
Damn.
I'm gonna do what those guys did, where they sued about the movie Yesterday because Ana de Armas wasn't in it, but she was in the trailer, and they said they went to see it because of her. John Malkovich was in that first teaser.
That's a good idea. You should unironically do that.
Yeah,
How
I'm
much
sure
did those
it'll be
guys
very
win?
easy to sue Disney and Marvel.
Famously.
I'm sure their lawyers are like super chill.
Yeah,
And it won't be an expensive legal battle that I'll get myself into to win like basically no money. Yeah, $12.
Not even because it's A-list.
Yeah, they're like, oh, we'll give you a free popcorn, I guess. But no, that's a big news. Big news. John Malkovich is out. No Red Ghost.
I was going to say they did confirm that he was going to be Red Ghost.
I think it was too hard for them to do the ape CGI, so that's why they cut him. That's my theory.
I could see it. And I don't know. This movie's short. This movie is like the shortest. I mean, it's not short, but like for a superhero
like an hour
movie,
55.
Hour 55. I mean, I don't know. I'm surprised they cut. I'm surprised they left that out.
Yeah,
I'm kind of
it didn't really fit in with the rest of the movie. So it was probably like before all the events happened, like just showing us it was probably like the opening of the movie.
Yeah, that makes sense. It does seem like they're going to do like Giganto, Mole Man, and some of those guys in the start. Mm-hmm. And I think that someone pointed this out, and I don't know if it's like if it's like a real thing or it just so happens to be how Marvel's been moving recently, but they've been cutting down their runtimes quite a bit. Like Thunderbolts was right around 2 hours. The Marvels was like an hour and a half. Is that?
Yeah, the Marvels was short.
Yeah, and still too long. No, that's rude. I shouldn't have said that.
That is rude.
That was rude.
That is rude. It's not that bad. It's overhated.
It's really overrated. Is not that bad. Overrated.
It's not because it's not rated, so it can't be overrated. Nobody rates it. Everybody says it's one of the worst, and I think they're all wrong.
It's one of the worst for sure.
No, man. But you don't think Iron Man 2 is one of the worst?
I think Iron Man 2 is pretty good.
Yeah. See, we just got to agree to disagree. I can't get into the Iron Man 2 Marvels.
I have Iron Man 2 at like a 3.5. It's not like I'm like cheering it on, but yeah, it seems like a lot of these are around until Doomsday comes out, and it's like 7 hours. But I'm interested in if that's like a mandate or it just so happens to.
I think they're just able to fit more screenings in, so they're like make it shorter so we can pump it out more.
Yeah, and I mean they could be worried about the diminishing returns of like superhero movies generally, especially because when these were made, they probably had a fat budget, expecting that like it was an easy $800 million if you just slap the Marvel Studios logo on it, and obviously that's not what's going on anymore. But I don't know. Doomsday will be a 4-hour-long movie, and Superman's it has great legs at the box office domestically. So I was a little doomer last week, but it's still not like anything fantastic. But see what I did there? But it's solid. It's domestically, it's solid. Yeah. One of the lowest drops ever. The weekday, I mean, it made like 11 million on a Wednesday. Like it's doing really, really well domestically, which is huge. Yeah. It could could maybe get to 700 million, which would be a massive,
That'd be
massive
awesome.
win. 650 million, I still think is a win at this point, especially after that opening weekend when it wasn't looking good. It's great. Word of mouth is doing wonders, and I'm really happy. Really happy.
Well, we're in a great year for comic book movies after February.
Yeah.
We're gonna exclude that one that came out in February.
Yeah. It's been a really strong year. I mean,
yeah, Thunderbolts,
knock on wood,
Superman.
Fantastic Four.
Yeah, and Fortnite added the Fantastic Four skins.
Oh, they look awesome too. And Marvel Rivals has them coming out. I'm gonna spend like $100 on Fantastic Four skins.
$100 on four skins. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's been a good year for superhero stuff, and I mean, it's hopefully the first step in rebuilding.
Oh, I see what you did there. You clever boy.
Oh my God, I'm
first
killing
steps.
it.
Wow.
I didn't even do that on purpose. I don't know. Do you like the first step subtitle?
No, I don't think it's necessary at all. Just call it Fantastic Four.
Yeah,
I guess they had to because there already is a Fantastic Four movie.
Yeah,
and
there's
the Fan Four stick was taken.
Yeah, I get it. It's just like, I don't know. I think it's.
You could have just done the Fantastic Four.
That's true. I get the first steps thing. I can't think of anything better.
Marvel Studios presents Marvel's First Family, the Fantastic Four, from from the world of Marvel.
Oh man, yeah. Good year for superhero stuff. Daredevil was pretty good.
I'm very excited for Fantastic Four.
I'm really looking forward to it. We want to do a Fantastic Four bit. Do you want to do that now or post Eddington?
Maybe post Eddington if we have time.
Okay, yeah. Eddington's more important.
But
for this
but Fantastic Four, I'm a little less excited because I'm not going to see John Malkovich as the Red Ghost.
You're setting the stage now for the lawsuit.
No, here's the big news story of the week that you failed to write down. It's related to somebody getting cut from a movie. I'm genuinely shocked you didn't have this written down. This is a massive news story. Everybody's talking about it. So a huge movie has come out or is going to come out next week. I'm not sure. It may I think it's already out. Let me just double check real quick.
What's the movie?
Hang on. I can't give you that information yet because it's vital to the story. Yeah, so the movie is out currently. And fans of this movie, they've been writing in to the show, to their newspapers. Some local police departments have gotten complaints. This is a huge story. Everybody's devastated. Influencer Smurf is not in Smurfs at all. He's entirely cut out. He's not in a single frame of the movie. They cut him out of the entire movie after he was a vital part of the marketing.
A vital part of the marketing. They took Influencer Smurf out back and they shot him.
They did. They put him down like an old dog. And it's ridiculous, man. Now, it's really ridiculous. It's all over the internet.
The Smurfs Wiki. If you go to it and search Influencer Smurf. Influencer Smurf is a Smurf seen dancing in the trailer for the 2025 Smurfs movie. Due to his infamy online, he was replaced by Vanity Smurf, removing him from the movie.
Well, I just looked it up in r/shitty movie details, which is having a great week on Twitter.
Oh, they're the best.
Well, they've just had another one. In Smurfs 2025, Influencer Smurf has been fully removed from the release. This is because he was exposed for sending Smurf pics to a minor. So,
oh, man.
Yeah, but this is devastating news. Everybody's upset about it.
I can't believe I didn't mention this. How did I not?
I know. I was shocked. That's why I was like, oh, wait, because surely he has to have this written down.
This Smurf
a news story of this magnitude.
This Smurfs movie is fascinating. I kind of want to make a video on it.
It doesn't look like it's doing too well looking at the showings today.
I'm just pulling up the box office now.
It's like 10 billion. 36.
36 million worldwide is probably a small budget, but That's not great for like a big animated kids movie.
But it shouldn't even make that much.
Domestic opening was 11 million.
Oh, 25 worldwide, though. It's a big hit overseas. Well, also, I found out this morning that Smurfs is a Belgian creation.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So why are they always in New York, man?
Oh my God. The
What?
budget for this was $58 million.
Well, yeah, they had to pay Rihanna to come out of retirement.
That probably is. I love that the movie's called Rihanna is Fat Smurfs.
Oh my God. Well, 58 is modest compared to the budget of the 2011 Smurfs movie. $110 million for the Smurfs.
Oh my God. Well, that was like live action hybrid, right? You think that's more or less expensive?
I don't know. But the second one was 105 mil.
God damn.
Oh my God.
This
is crazy, man.
Who the fuck is Razamel? They have
that's Gargamel's brother, his evil brother that it's joining in the movie for.
This is awesome. This is the marketing for this. God, Kurt Russell is Ron, Short King. The posters are incredible. Wait,
you can already buy it on YouTube to watch for $25.
The new one? No way.
Yeah.
Is it a pre-order?
It's available for pre-order. They tricked me.
Daniel Levy is Joel. He's so cringe. Jimmy Kimmel is Tardigrade, a tiny dancer.
Oh, well, James Corden is in this as No Name Smurf.
This is incredible. We should see this.
I was just saying we should. And Zolo Mariduena is in this as Brainy Smurf. And something else that I can't read. Apparently.
He has 2 roles?
Apparently.
21% on Rotten.
Yeah.
66% audience score. Do you know how bad it has to be for an audience score to be that low?
Oh my gosh. You know who they replaced influencer Smurf with?
Is it Vanity Smurf?
Vanity Smurf, played by Maya Erskine.
Oh, they replaced the voice actor too?
I guess so.
I thought they just like changed the name. I didn't realize
that's what I thought too. This is ridiculous. Nick Offerman is just a guy named Ken. Natasha Lyonne is in this as Mama Poot.
Rihanna didn't feel like the right choice for. It's a top review.
Oh man, on what? Rotten Tomatoes or Letterboxd?
Rotten Tomatoes.
I'm scouring Letterboxd right now. I need to see this.
Natasha Lyonne is Mama Poot.
That's who she's in Fantastic Mama Four. Poot.
Sandra Oh, Jimmy Kimmel, Kurt Russell, Octavia Spencer, Nick Kroll, Hannah Waddingham, Maya Erskine, Billy Lord, Zola Marshmallow. What's going on?
Why is he there?
Why is this movie 58? This animation does not look like 50.
Oh, the top review is they took influencer Smurf out back and shot him.
Oh, damn it. I thought it was so fun.
Dang.
The first Spider-Verse movie cost $90 million. The new Smurfs cost $58 million. That is a third or 2/3 of the Spider-Verse budget, and they made Smurfs.
Oh my God, what is going on with this guy's review? Pixel Pyro gave it 1 star. All caps. Literally, what the fuck was the point having shit in live action when it doesn't matter?
Wait, it's live action?
Like they go into the real world, but there's nothing about it that makes sense that requires scenes to be shot in live action. It just looks lazy in the studio being cheap. This movie somehow managed to be worse than I thought. Essentially, when I go low, they go lower. I thought Rihanna could have at least saved a fraction of the movie as Smurfette, but in all honesty, I would rather have Aquafina because at least she could have given some emotional range and not treat this garbage like a paycheck. In the end, the Smurfs aren't relevant anymore, and this movie feels like nothing more than people wanting a fat paycheck. Rating, mid to high, 2 out of 10. Ranking, 1,900 out of 1,967. It places between Parental Guidance from 2012, which is ranked 1899, and at 1901 is The Nut Job from 2014.
Having a list of every single movie you've ever seen and ranking them one by one is the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life.
That is awesome. I gotta follow this guy.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. Guy who goes into the Smurf movie expecting Rihanna's Smurfette to carry the movie. I at least thought. Oh, breaking
Oh
news.
man, they've had a rough go of it. The last movie they watched before Smurfs was Thor: The Dark World.
Oh God.
That's ranked 1705, just below Battleship from 2012, but just above Psycho 2 from 1983.
But that is
This is
insane.
awesome. Oh,
Having
what's
a
Iron Man
list
3
like that
looking
is
like?
crazy.
Ooh, Iron Man is rated 1020, just below Happy Feet and just above Draft Day.
What are we even talking about? We got some breaking news. I don't want to interrupt talk.
Oh god,
But
sorry.
Anna
Just talk.
Nogueira is writing the script for the Wonder Woman movie. She did Supergirl and Teen Titans. James Gunn really
Ooh.
loved the Supergirl script and is just like getting her back to do stuff,
Heck
which
yeah.
is cool.
Yeah.
Really cool.
I'm all
I'm
about
excited for Supergirl. What if Supergirl like sucks?
it.
But it seems like, I mean, James Gunn is very careful with his words. It's like this being fast tracked. I mean,
Yeah.
it's I get why he's like wants to avoid those words, especially because he's made such a big stink about like the green lighting process at DC Studios. But
Yeah.
oh man, cool.
Oh, also kind of Wonder Woman related news. Adria Arjona has been cast as the new co-lead in the Thomas Crown Affair, the movie directed and starring Michael B. Jordan. She's going to be replacing
Taylor Russell dropped
Taylor
out
Russell,
recently?
yeah.
Oh, interesting.
So
That's cool.
yeah.
I really do think she's gonna be one.
Too short. I've seen people throwing around.
No, that's true.
This 5'10" lady from Australia, I believe.
I do think you
Not
could
Charlie
like
Fraser, it's different lady.
do some stuff though, you know, some camera tricks and stuff.
Yeah,
But I do. It should
5'7" is just so tough to make.
5'7" is
tall.
pretty tough. But like, I think if you're gonna make her tall, you also got to go jacked vibe.
And Katie O'Brien.
Katie O'Brien is like the one pick there.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be pretty sick.
Who's Rhea Ripley? She's like an athlete.
She's a WWE wrestler.
A lot of people were commenting on my Wonder Woman video that they want her. Is she like an actress or is she just
I don't think she's acted in anything except WWE.
Oh, that's true. I didn't even think about that.
But like, yeah.
I feel like she's kind of got the
But
look,
she's
but
also 5'7".
Like, is she really?
Apparently, according to Google.
I do feel like, didn't James Gunn say something a year or two ago where he's like, we're not like that concerned with height? I don't know, maybe not. Corn
I don't know.
is like really tall. You're not going to get someone taller than Corn Sweat.
No, not for Wonder Woman. Maybe Batman if you find a really tall guy. But
he's 6'4".
Yeah. He just is Superman.
He is. I'm not saying that she's necessarily the best choice, but I think it's Adria Arjona. I think everything's lining up. Worked with James Gunn before, has expressed interest in the role.
Yeah.
James Gunn has been like, Jason Momoa is like, that really matters that much, but like,
I'm trying to think of who the lady is that people are throwing around for Wonder
Elizabeth Debicki has been thrown around a lot.
I've seen that because she's like 6'3" or something.
So
she seems like a good. They could make her taller, but
she does seem like a good pick just from Haley Atwell. I've seen thrown around. Claudia Dowmett from The Boys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Elizabeth Debicki is 6'3". Maybe she's the pick.
That would
Naomi
be pretty sick.
Scott, Jessica Green, Melissa Barrera.
Yeah.
Isa Gonzalez, May Calamawy.
Yeah, I like that one, but I don't think it'll happen.
Would really, I think that's it. I mean, her in the Scarlet Scarab suit in Moon Knight, like that's Wonder Woman.
It's just Wonder Woman. Yeah. Can't find this. I'm gonna find it. Oh wait, Courtney Eaton is.
I have seen that thrown around. Yeah,
I feel like I could see it, and she's also 5'10". So like, you put some boots on her, she's 6 something.
Oh, she does look like Wonder Woman,
right?
29 too.
Yeah,
that's
man.
Right around Corn Sweat's age.
Yeah. Saying she was in Mad Max.
Oh, who is she in? Is she one of the?
She's one of the daughters in Mad Max.
Oh,
she's also in Yellow Jackets now.
Oh, cool. Yeah, she would be great, I think.
Yeah, so sign her up. Born January 6th. So we can reclaim that day.
Should we go to Eddington? Should we get to Eddington a little bit?
I guess we'll get to Eddington.
An hour, 20 minutes in, should we get to the main topic?
I guess.
You're really excited about this one, I know.
Yeah. I'm just so stoked, man.
You want to start with your thoughts and your review on Letterboxd, or you want? How do you want to handle this?
I don't know. I don't know how to handle this.
Me neither. It's an interesting one to talk about, I think.
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay.
I guess. I didn't love it. I'll say that. I initially rated it a 2 out of 10, but I bumped it up this morning to a 2.5 out of 10. Like, it's like fine. It's not like the worst movie I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It had like a lot of parts to it that I really did enjoy, but it also had a lot of stuff in it where I'm like rolling my eyes like this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. And I don't know, I just didn't really love it. Like, it's just fine to me.
I think 2.5. I don't think that's a crazy score by any means. I could totally get that. I liked it. I gave it 3.5. So like I know I'm talking highly about it. I did originally give it a 3, and then I bumped it up to a 3.5 shortly after.
So we both bumped it up half a star.
We did. I've been thinking about it a lot since I saw it. Like, it's definitely stayed with me. And the more I think about it, the more I like it. I do think I'll give it another watch when it's like out on something. I don't want to sit through it in the theater again. But whenever it's on probably Netflix or whatever,
I think
I'll check it out.
HBO Max probably because it's A24.
Oh,
right?
That's true. Yeah. So I'll definitely. I'm actually like looking forward to a second watch because I think there is a lot here. There's just a lot of stuff crammed into this
long movie.
3-hour movie, 2.5 hours.
Yeah, 2.5 hours.
2.5 hour movie. It does feel longer at parts, and then there were parts where I was like kind of ready for it to go. It's kind of ready. It does overstay its welcome at parts, and I think some aspects of it are moved through really slowly, and then some of the more interesting stuff is kind of sped through really quickly. But it's kind of, Ari Aster, his movies build, especially, but like A Beau is Afraid and this one, it's a slower kind of start. You're introduced to this world, these characters. I guess, should we talk about first?
Talk about the what?
Like the basic plot.
Oh, yeah. It's like, it's a modern Western set during May 2020 in Eddington, Nevada. And the main, kind of kickoff of the movie is it's set during COVID, obviously. So COVID plays a big part. And Pedro Pascal is the incumbent mayor of Eddington. He's up for re-election, and Joaquin Phoenix's character is fed up with all the mask BS. So he's going to run against him in the mayoral election. And then things get wacky.
Things
wacky. Take a turn.
I almost feel like there's no point in talking about this without spoilers. Like,
I
feel like should we just go into it?
In order for it to be interesting, I think.
So, spoiler alert. I no worries if you skip this. There might be something at the end about Fantastic Four if you want, but
yeah.
So I've seen a lot of reviews and just like discussion generally, and I've seen a lot of people say this is like an enlightened centrist take on like the events, and I do disagree with that. I think it definitely makes a point to kind of go at both sides, obviously, and I think it does that well without doing like, I think it's a fair. I'm not saying anyone in particular. I'm not saying you particularly, obviously, but I think that generally people on the left, and I'm spoiler alert. I would say I'm on the left for anyone.
Oh no, you're going woke.
Yeah, I'm going woke. So I'm not like saying this as like an outsider, but I think there is like a big. I really don't know how to word this. It's people tend to not be able to like. Not laugh at themselves, but kind of take things in stride. And I think this movie definitely attacks like people on the left. Like there's no doubt about that. But I think what it's saying about people on the left and what it's saying about people on the right is where the true like politics of this movie lie. Like it does make fun of everybody, but I think it also purposefully handles all of its characters with like empathy, and it's like tackling what the divide politics have caused, and like the crazy social media, and how especially during this time everyone's looking at screens and getting all of this information stuffed in. And at the end of the day, these are just like people. And Joe, who's Joaquin Phoenix's character, he's clearly not a good guy, but like we see him buy groceries for somebody, and it's like, oh, like like I think it. And then Ted, who's Pedro Pascal's character, he's like this. Okay, let me sum this up. This is where I think like we see Pedro Pascal's character, and he's like this. Obviously, he's the like Democrat kind of representative in this movie, and you could point a million different people onto him. And the worst thing he does in this movie is he's like kind of a dick, and he's like a hypocrite, and he's performative. And I think that is like a fair critique of a lot of people in the Democratic Party, the performative kind of not really caring about something, but pretending you really care about it to look good. And I think that's a fair critique. And then you have Joaquin Phoenix, who's like the right stand-in, and he's like killing people. Like he's violent, he's evil, he's threatened, and he says this crazy. He goes against his family. He does something that his wife would obviously hate to try and make himself look better. And he's using this mask period as like he's an opportunist. Like he's using this for himself because he has this vendetta against the mayor, and he wants to like be involved in this. And we see that all come to a head at the end, obviously. But I think what the movie's really trying to say is that like while we're doing all this politics stuff, while we're infighting and all this stuff, we see Solid Gold Magikarp, this big tech company. They stage this whole like Antifa thing at the end, and they like get these people in here. And like at the end of the day, the big tech, the money, the capital, whatever you want to call it, they're the ones that are winning, while everyone else is kind of debating over stuff. And I think that's like kind of the message he's going for here. And I think it did work for me, but I can see why it doesn't work for everybody.
Yeah. I don't think that it is centrist. Like when I watched it, my takeaway wasn't that it was like a centrist. Well, actually, both sides are bad, so therefore everyone's bad. To me, it felt more of like an American understanding of like liberal kind of point of view, where it felt like he was critiquing the far left and like the right in general. And the only criticism of like the typical liberal Democrat party was the Pedro Pascal thing, but we only really get one scene of it where he's like, it's all kind of performative. Well, we get a couple of scenes throughout where he's like, no, I guess that was the same scene where his son went to leave and he's like, you can't be seen. Like, I can't be breaking that.
Yeah. And like,
it's all about optics and stuff.
And like we see him walk up to Joaquin Phoenix's character with no mask, and he's like, "Don't record this. Are you recording this?" And like, it's not like super. And he's having a get together himself at one point. Like it's
right. I just feel like I wanted that part of it to be explored further, because that to me is more interesting than kids online are repeating these phrases they don't even really understand or believe. Because it's like, sure, that it was happening in 2020, obviously, but it's not as interesting to me to just say, oh, this is a thing that kids were doing in 2020. They were just repeating these phrases they didn't even fully understand. And like phrases that if you say them like to normal people, like the character Brian does to his dad, and probably the funniest scene in the movie. This movie is pretty funny. It has a lot of scenes throughout that was making me laugh really hard. I think either the Brian dinner scene where he's repeating this like super leftist, like we need to erase our whiteness and denounce our whiteness, but we're light years away from that. And his dad says something that I will not repeat, but it is just like, it's like, it is realistic, I think, to like, that's like if in real life you went to talk to a real life person in, Nevada, which Ari Aster grew up in Nevada, and he like went back and like asked sheriffs and stuff like people that lived there during COVID, like what it was like, I think, before making this. And so like if you went and told a real person from Nevada like all that stuff, they would be like, what is wrong? Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
And I think that's like, right, it is a thing that happens for sure. But I wish that some of the time spent on that was spent on the more interesting part of the performance and the fakeness of the supposed what's it called, opposition to the people that are like, we need to all not wear masks because COVID's not here.
Yeah, that's fair. And I do wish, like, going into it, or at least my understanding of it, did I just cut out?
Yeah. You said your understanding, and it said you won't understand what his understanding was.
I don't know if this was like how it was marketed or just what I interpreted. I thought it was like a standoff. The whole movie was like Pedro and Joaquin.
Yes.
So like Pedro's really not in this much. He's got a couple moments and then it all, comes to a head where Joaquin, Joaquin Phoenix kills him and his son. And like I do wish we got more of like that aspect of it, and like what, like we know Pedro's kind of funded by this Solid Gold Magikarp company. I love the name Solid Gold Magikarp, by the way. That was awesome. Got a real kick out of that. And I do wish we saw more of like that company kind of seeping into the town and Pedro, kind of being funded by them. But I'd like that. I think I would have liked to see more of it, but I think it works as like a background thing, because I think that's kind of the point, is that it's like operating in the back, and no matter what happens, it's gonna win. So like I get that aspect, but I just wish Pedro got more to do here. Emma Stone, I thought, was kind of just like, sure, she was here.
Also, I think a lot of the like big name people that were in this weren't in it as much, really. This really was just Joaquin Phoenix for most of it. It felt like kind of like how Beau is Afraid has like Nathan Lane and other actors like pop in and out real quick.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just following one guy for most of the time.
Definitely.
I think that the two, it is interesting of them going back and forth and seeing both sides of that. And like seeing more of that would have been better to me. I did not really love that like Antifa just kind of popped up out of nowhere and is like doing terrorism in this suburban town in New Mexico. I was like, that feels kind of just like, I don't know, out of nowhere.
Yeah, I only think it works because it's Solid Gold Magikarp. Like if it was just like a random like conservative nightmare of people just showing up and shooting. But I think it's kind of subtle, I guess. They could have like went into it a little more. Like we just really see the logo on the plane and like them kind of, but I thought that whole third act, like really, it reminded me a lot of Call of Duty, the way the cameras moving.
Yes.
Like that was and I really like that. It is like, it's crazy. Like it gets really wild.
It's very like video game, like first person or third person shooter, like the way the camera is. There's the one shot where he's in the street, just like breathing super heavy because he's like having an asthma attack. And the camera just like keeps spinning around like every side of him as he's like looking around. And I thought that was awesome. But I just was like, I wish that we got here in a way that I don't know, enjoyed more, I guess.
Yeah, it's fair.
For lack of a better word. Because I was like, I like the action. Basically, the first 2/3 of the movie is like a Western, like a modern Western for the most part. And then he kills Pedro Pascal's character and his son and like is covering it up. He also kills the homeless guy that has been like going around in like cold blood just because he's like, it's gotten to a point and he's just, had so much of this stuff, which I think is kind of an interesting thing to talk, because I mean that did obviously happen in 2020 and 2021 where people were just like inside reading and just festering on all this like nonsense until it led to real world violence. But after he kills Pedro Pascal and his son, it just becomes a totally different movie. Like it becomes almost an action movie entirely, which I didn't hate, but I just was like, and I'm not like, you can't switch genres or whatever.
Yeah,
Or not
yeah.
like it has to be so rigid, but I just was like, I would have watched a whole movie. Like I would watch an Ari Aster action movie, maybe not a Morbius
Absolutely.
movie, but if there's a movie like shot the way that was shot, like one guy going up, you know, kind of Rambo-esque of one guy going up
100%.
against a like trained military,
Yeah.
like that could be cool. But I just thought the way we got there was like, I was like rooting for the guy to die, but I also wasn't rooting for
Yeah.
them, which I guess is kind of like everybody's bad, huh? But that feels so nihilist that it's like so, I don't know. I just I hate that that's kind of the takeaway,
Yeah, I don't think it's really like
or not the takeaway, but
it could be obviously different interpretations, 100% valid. I didn't so much get like the everyone is like the nihilist point of view as much as I kind of felt that it was more everyone's like everyone's trying kind of is what I got. Like people are bad. People do good things, people do bad things. People aren't like black and white, and people are it's so easy for people to in trying to find like any sense of community to just completely lose themselves in this day and age, especially back then where everyone was so isolated. Like there's a huge focus of screens. Like we meet Joaquin Phoenix's character, he's watching a video that's like how to manipulate my wife into having sex with me or something, and then
yeah,
like we meet
how to
Emma
convince your
Stone's
wife to have a kid with you or something.
yeah, exactly. And he's watching that, and then like we meet Emma's mom, and Joaquin walks into the house, and she's like watching a video about I don't even remember some
It was like
crazy conspiracy.
56. Tom Hanks was 56 years old when he was first infected with
Yeah,
COVID.
yeah,
56, blah,
exactly.
blah, blah.
Yeah, and then like we meet Austin Butler's character, kind of stereotypical conspiracy theorist who's like
Like
luring
cult
people
leader
in,
guy, yeah.
cult leader. Yeah, exactly. And I liked that aspect of like everyone's just kind of isolated both literally and metaphorically because screen usage, especially now, everyone's just and I felt like it was not like a everyone's on their damn phones are the problem kind of thing. Like I feel like it was the way that like phones were manipulating people was like not a background thing, but like it's not the point. Like at no point is Joaquin Phoenix like, oh, get off your
We
phone.
need to, yeah.
Yeah, and like phone usage, it leads to people posting like black screens on Instagram, which we all did at the time. Like it's obviously performative, but people think they're doing the right thing, and it leads to people who like genuinely believe this crazy conspiracy stuff. Like people genuinely believe it, and they're trying to do what they think is the right thing, even though it's insane. So like I don't know, I went in, I just had a different take, I guess. And like there's a whole other maybe side of this that maybe Solid Gold Magikarp is making this town crazy. Maybe they're the ones posting this stuff. Like
Right. Well, I was gonna say the whole thing is just like anti-tech, big tech, whatever, because the whole thing is them trying to build this facility and whatever, and it ends with them building it no matter what. So it's like no matter what you do, it is just big tech is going to end up winning. The big corporations and whatever are going to get what they want. So and it's like, the tech, that's the kind of nihilist,
that's
kind
fair.
of thing where it was like all these people are trying and doing different things. Like, I mean, he thought like, what's his name, Joe Cross, right? Joaquin Phoenix character. Like he thinks he's doing the right thing going up against Pedro Pascal, and then he kills him because he's like, I can't do any. He's like, I've had enough of this guy. Like he's making me look like a fool. He slapped me while Katy Perry was playing at his fundraiser.
And there's this whole sub thing that we haven't mentioned of he's convinced that his wife was assaulted by Ted Garcia, but it was really I think it was really her dad that made up this story.
Right. Yeah, that's what it kind of felt like. And yeah, and that is an interesting part too that it could have gone into that it just didn't really have any interest in exploring because they probably couldn't get Emma Stone for that long.
Yeah.
So, but like that would be such an interesting dynamic. And I don't know, it does feel kind of weird to be like, well, this movie's bad because it doesn't do what I wanted it to do. Because like that's not what it was trying to do. But I just feel like it set up a thing that is more interesting than what it ended up diving into.
Yeah,
Like it could have like diving into why people join cults like that, especially in 2020 when people were like so isolated. Like the only thing she's doing is making these like weird dolls that she's selling on Etsy.
Yeah,
and then like, and it's really just being sold to the cop's friends that he's making them buy it. Yeah. But like it, like why people like that, and especially like women that are victims of like assault or whatever at a young age, like then they do go to that. Like what
definitely
drives that? That is interesting. And he's like, but what if like Antifa showed up and they just started shooting?
Yeah, no, that's definitely fair. The second that he goes back to the police station and there's like the fire in the dumpster, and I think his name was Michael, the cop that they like, that was a whole other aspect.
I was like, I thought we were close to the end when they were about to frame the one black cop in town for the crime. I was like, wow, that's really interesting and like a really dark way to like end it. And I mean, not like it's like super unrealistic or whatever, but I was like, wow, that's like kind of a interesting way to end it. And I was like ready for that. And then it just twisted again. And I was like, oh.
Yeah. Because I think it gets really interesting. He kills Pedro. Like, I'm still on board. I think that like it turned into like a crime thriller kind of thing where like we have this I forget what the like town
Pueblo cop.
Pueblo cop, yeah. And we have him come over and he is like, Joaquin Phoenix thought he could kill this guy, and you know he's the sheriff of this town. What's going to happen? But he shot him from this neighboring town. So now,
and it's like native land. I think, as well. It's like that's why they're investigating it.
Yeah, and this Pueblo cop figures it out pretty quickly.
Yeah,
whiteboard are the same as the no justice, and I think that's like another issue I have with people framing it as like a centrist movie. Like I was saying before, it's just like Joaquin Phoenix is doing a false flag operation to frame either this like one girl who like is her biggest sin is like being a little cringe sometimes.
Yeah,
and,
she's
or like
the one friend that's too woke.
Yeah, exactly. She's literally the one friend that's woke. And then he immediately goes one black cop in town. And throughout the whole movie, no one is listening. Like no one cares about what Michael, who's the one black cop, the one really character in this movie, like no one really cares what he thinks about anything. We see him like in a standoff with the protesters, and he was with the one too woke friend. They had a relationship and they're kind of going back and forth, but it's like at no point is it like a thing to like, hey, what do you think about this? And like they're all just kind of ignoring him, and he never really had a chance to like say anything about it. And then Guy is like microaggressions at him when it's all happening. Like it just quickly turns into like, oh yeah, this is very clearly a small town.
Yeah.
Thing.
Try that in a small town. Yeah, I thought the Michael character was interesting, especially at the end when it seemed like they were going to frame him for it.
Yeah.
And I was feeling bad when he made the phone call to, I think it was his uncle. I was like, oh man, they're setting it like, damn, this is like a tough ending. And then it went on for another like half an hour. And all right.
I was glad to see him at the end.
Yeah. I was like, damn, did they just kill him like that? That's like fucked up also. That's crazy. Yeah. And then he was just there at the end. I was like, damn. That was an also awesome shot at the end of the movie where it's him with the rifle, like far away shooting at the target. And it's like shot through the last bullet hole. And then it like, he shoots and it like focuses like quickly to the new hole. Yeah. I was like, wow. And then it ends. And I was like, all right, it ended on a pretty damn cool shot.
Yeah. And I think, I think he's the sheriff at that point at the very end. I don't know. I feel like he had like the sheriff badge at the Solid Gold Magikarp when he was walking, but I don't know if that was 100%.
I don't remember. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we haven't really talked about the ending for Joaquin Phoenix's character, which is really interesting.
Oh yeah, that is an interesting ending where so after his rampage he gets attacked and knifed in the brain by one of the last Antifa guy until Brian saves him and comes out and shoots him while he's filming it. That was also really funny.
The Brian character.
The Brian is like the whole time is like pretending to be super woke, I guess, to try and impress a girl, which is like, that's another, I feel like that's a stereotype too, where it's like, oh, pretend to be woke to get the girl or whatever. And he's trying to do that, but he's getting out woked by the mayor's son the whole time. And it's awesome because his friend is also being performative about it, but he's just better at it. So he's like, and so then he shoots the last Antifa guy and kills him, and he does the full right-wing grift after, and we get a compilation of him like on a podcast talking about the Michelle Obama is secretly a man conspiracy and all this stuff. And he's like, "What's up, Gainesville? I bought a house."
Yeah, a picture with Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yeah, like it's awesome, man.
That was really funny. He's Kyle Rittenhouse. They did the Kyle Rittenhouse. Really funny. Really, really funny.
Yeah, and then we see Joaquin Phoenix didn't die. He just is like permanently paralyzed now and living with his, I guess, ex stepmother. Or not stepmother,
like mother-in-law.
Mother-in-law, yeah. Also played by the mom from The Penguin. So.
Oh, was that her?
Yeah, she played Oz Cobb's mom.
I did watch that episode.
Well, she's in more episodes, but she's great in the show.
I knew that.
But yeah, so that was like, I was like, whoa, it's Colin Farrell's mom. What's she doing in Eddington? But then it was a great shot too at the end when they're like in the house and everything, and the nurse is like, the male nurse is taking care of them and whatever. We get the Astor trademark full frontal shot of Joaquin Phoenix going in on the toilet. Yeah, I was like, whoa, we're gonna get out of here with no peeing? And he said, no. You think?
Don't worry. You'll see Joaquin's Phoenix.
And then Joaquin and his Phoenix get into the bed, like they're placed in the bed, and then his ex mother-in-law gets in the bed, and then the male nurse joins her in the bed next to him.
Yeah,
awesome.
Really,
cool,
really
man.
haunting ending. It was just like,
yeah, and he's the mayor because he's the only one left alive still, but she's basically running it, and she's like this insane conspiracy theory lady, but she's being propped up by solid gold Magikarp.
Yeah, and
she let them build their facility.
Yeah, Joaquin Phoenix is at the like opening of the thing. Like he's got what he wanted, but he's just not even like he's not even like in control of himself anymore.
Yeah,
it's like it's haunting. And yeah, the mom's insane. She says at the end, "There's like a plane doesn't melt 2 towers or something like that."
Yeah, that's a controlled demolition. Yeah, she was she was printing out like QAnon stuff for Emma Stone to read, so she was an interesting lady.
Yeah, oh man, what else I thought? Oh, hardest I laughed in the movie. I don't know. You said something that made me think of it earlier. We see Ted Garcia's like ad that he's running.
I was going to bring this up too.
It's his wife left him and his son, and it just it opens with like a reenactment of him and his son as she's leaving. Oh, it killed me.
That whole ad probably was the funniest scene. Like I said, the Brian scene earlier. No, I was lying. This is the funniest scene. The Ted Garcia ad. And also it's playing into the like performative aspect of it. Cause he's like, it opens up with like, when I came home one day and my wife had left me and my son, and it's him and his son fake crying on the bed. It is so funny. And then we get Joaquin Phoenix and the 2 goons, the other 2 cops with him, reacting to it. And then there's like shots of him just like, this is like every politician does this, where it's like them shaking the hand of a random black person on the street to be like, hey, look. And he's like, what is he shipping them in? Like where? Because they're in like small rural New Mexico. There's like not a large African-American population. That line I think was funny. Like the way he delivered it. Like what? Where is he filming? This isn't in Eddington. Where's he filming this at? It's so good.
Funny. It's a really funny movie. There were a lot of points that had me cracking up. I'm trying to think of any others and I can't, but it was funny. The slap off.
The slap is so good.
Katy Perry blasting in the background.
His stupid car that he's driving around in the whole time.
Oh my god,
that is so funny. And when he first reveals it and he's driving around talking and the mayor's son rolls up and he's like, who are you talking to? There's nobody out here. Like, what are you giving the speech about? Yeah, and he calls him the F slur. And then his guy was filming the whole time. He's like, do you want me to stop? He goes, yeah, cut that last part. And the part when at the protest he's being filmed and he like tries to grab smacks him or something, and then he's on camera and he realizes he's on camera and he goes, oh no, I was telling him to stop.
Yeah.
I was explaining something, he said.
It is
really funny.
It is funny. And like he gets COVID and like he brings it into town pretty much. Like the
whole thing is like he's getting COVID worse and worse like as it goes on.
I thought for sure he was gonna live through everything, die from COVID. I was like waiting for that the whole time. I was shocked. Oh man. Yeah, I'm excited to watch it again at some point, see where it really lands for me. I think it's a very like uncomfortable watch. I mean, as it should be. It's supposed to be. But like I really have been enjoying reading what everyone thinks of it because there's so many different takeaways and so many different thoughts from like people giving it half a star to 5 stars, and like, you know, a lot of people on the left giving it half a star and giving it 5 stars, a lot of people on the right giving it, so like everyone's coming away with different things, and it's just been a really fun one to kind of like read people's reviews on and really absorb.
And apparently Ari Aster is talking about making a sequel to Eddington, but not like a direct sequel, but some characters in it would reappear.
Interesting. This movie is not making much money.
Austin Butler and Emma Stone's characters, like what they get up to. Because I don't know who else would be.
That would be a question. When Austin Butler picks Emma Stone up in the bus, does someone say, "Have a good night, brother," in the movie?
I don't remember. It's very possible. I think he might.
Okay, because I didn't know if it was the sound or something, but it sounded like someone in my theater yelled that, and me and another person looked around, and like it didn't sound. I was like, "Who in the movie would have said that?" So I was really thrown off, and I was like, "Is just like deciding to chime in now?"
Yeah, no, I don't remember off the top of my head, but that's really funny if someone in your theater did just.
I know if they were like, "Oh, that was a good time."
Yeah. Oh.
I was really glad to have a good theater experience. No one was being annoying, which if I would have like in this movie, I feel like it just would have really pissed me off for some reason. 3 hours of someone just.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I had a good experience as well. Everyone was chill, just sitting in there. It was a pretty decently full theater. It wasn't like super full, but there's a decent amount of people in there with me.
Mine was relatively empty, but people were scattered throughout. Bunch of bald white dudes. It's a way to do it.
Hell yeah.
A couple old ladies.
The most important demographic.
The most important demographic, of course. I think that's about it for Eddington. I did write down notes, but I think that's everything.
Yeah, I think that's all. I don't know. I think it is a movie probably where I'll revisit it and be like, oh, it's actually not that bad. I actually like this about it or this about it. But just sitting in there for 2.5 hours. Yeah. I was like, ugh.
Sitting in there, I was really ready. But like the next day I was like, I kind of want to see that again. Like it's something that I've thought about a lot. And like I said, I've been loving reading everyone's thoughts. So it's a fun one. I hated Bo's Afraid. I really like despised that movie. I think I might watch it at some point.
Yeah.
But
I think when I walked out, I hated it. But then the longer I've just not seen it and just thought about it, I've been like, that's actually pretty good.
I think I might like it if I give it another go. I loved that first half with like he's like running out in the street trying to get water and like I think that's really fun. It just lost me with the woods and everything. But do you want to do a quick Fantastic Four bit, or should we wrap it up?
We can. We can do real quick. 10-minute max.
10-minute max.
Fantastic Four predictions. Post-credit scene. Is it a continuation of the Thunderbolts post-credit scene? Spoilers for Thunderbolts, I guess, also.
I think almost definitely, but I'm still standing by it's not as clear-cut as we think it is.
I have a theory on this.
Let's hear it.
So, also, you've seen the latest, like, marketing stuff that they put out, right? Where they kind of spoil why Galactus is there. Okay. I didn't want to like spoil it for you if you were like,
Oh
I've
yeah,
stopped
no, you're
watching
good.
it to keep
I wish
myself
I
pure.
didn't, but
Yeah.
unfortunately,
But so don't listen if you're trying to keep it
yeah.
pure, I guess.
Spoiler
But
alert.
it's revealed that Galactus is like, well, give me your kid and I won't eat the planet or whatever. And they're like, no. And he's like, all right, I'm going to eat the planet then. And then I think that the ship in the Thunderbolts, everybody's like, oh, it has 4 fins, or it has 3 fins, and the one in the marketing for Fantastic Four has 4. So what if they just sent Franklin into the Thunderbolts universe and they're going somewhere else?
That that could very well be. I really don't think it's all 4 of them in that ship, or 5 with Franklin.
Yeah.
Like I think there's something. I just don't know what. I think we know from like that leak we talked about that the thing is going to be hanging out with some people. So like they're going to get there eventually, but I just don't. But I do like after Thunderbolts, I did think that the bit was going to be the thing was going to fix John Walker's shield. I don't know
that
if
would be
that'll
good.
happen, but I really thought that was what they were setting up, and he still had it bent. I'm starting to. I think I'm willing to bet money we see Robert Downey Jr. Doom in the post-credit scene. Like I feel like so I'm kind of like, does he get Franklin, and is he in that ship with Franklin, and they get to, like, oh, friend Tony, like, or is it like, is it just Herbie and Franklin? Like is it?
That's going to be my next question for you for a prediction. Do you think Herbie makes it out of this movie alive?
I hope so. Have you heard the Herbie song? Herbie's.
I'm over it already. I already hate it.
Stop. This is your worst take ever.
No, because everybody is treating this thing like it's like, oh my gosh, this is going to be so sad. Maybe you don't know that.
I love Herbie. I think I'm going to get the Herbie popcorn.
I like Herbie too. I don't need to hear the guy sing.
He goes. It's been stuck in my head.
Yeah.
But he's saying "Sleep Well, Franklin."
Allegedly.
He is. You can hear it. Herbie's the cutest guy. If anything happens to him, I'm genuinely. But I think it'll be maybe like. I feel like maybe they'll split him up, so it's like maybe Herbie, Franklin, Sue, and Ben end up in the MCU, and then I think somehow 2 of them get sent to the X-Men world. Like I feel like that's kind of to bring everything together. I feel like Doom will probably be doing his thing too, but I feel like that's a good way to like set everything up. We know Pedro's going to fight Nightcrawler at some point.
So yeah, that's why they're fighting. Ooh, I think you cooked again. This is going to be like Superman where you nailed it.
Yeah, but it wasn't the post-credit scene, so I was so wrong.
But other than that, you nailed it.
I think, okay, 2 post-credit scenes. Here's my final prediction.
Okay.
One is something Doom. I think we see him in Latveria or something. Unless he's in the movie, but I really don't think. I think he'll be like teased.
It could be like the absolute end of the movie. Like how Supergirl also was like that. It could be something like that.
That is true. He will be there though, right? I think we can. Like he's got to be.
Yeah,
like opening weekend happens. Word gets out that Doom's in it. Robert Downey Jr. in like even just for a second. I feel like that's like another $50 million at least, just from people being like, I got to go see that.
Or big secret, they announced the Robert Downey Jr. Doom casting for Doomsday. So that way nobody's going to be sniffing around when there's someone else playing Doom in First Steps. And there's 2 Dooms in Doomsday. And they team up.
Cook. Or more interesting post-credit scene. Because we all know Doom. We all know, like, it would be cool to see him, but we already know that. It's Robert Downey Jr. Doom and like Captain Hydra or something. And like he's with someone else. And it's like, oh shit. Or just naming shit now.
Or other character.
I would love to see the Thunderbolts again, though. If it's like,
I need to see the Thunderbolts again.
Yeah, I'd be really happy to see them. It makes too much. I mean, like, I feel like they probably just filmed 1 5-minute scene and cut it in half and put half of it in. Thunderbolts.
Well, they said that. I think Shackman confirmed the Shack Attack, the Shack Master. He said that the Russo brothers did film a post-credit scene for them.
Yeah, which shut up, Matt Shackman. That's a spoiler. I feel not that I already saw it online.
Okay,
but just generally, like I feel like you're. Come on. I mean, not that it's anything we don't know.
Right. I
But
feel like
it's
you
like-
could kind of figure when the post-credit scene of Thunderbolts was.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the
true.
Fantastic Four.
It's true. I just.
Hey, well,
I
we'll
don't-
know when in the credits if they have the Thunderbolts theme listed in the
true.
music.
I'm not gonna look. I refuse. I'm not gonna.
I'm
look.
glad I didn't notice the first time, man. That's crazy that they have to do that.
Ooh, you know what would be cool? It's that scene, and we see the Fantastic Four land, and the Thunderbolts walk out, and then also the like Sam Wilson Avengers pull up too. That would be cool.
The Sam
That'd be
Wilson
too much.
Avengers are in the ship somehow.
Whoa! I just feel like there's something that like we're not expecting.
It's extra dimensional.
Yeah, I definitely. It's got to
So-
be.
Someone's in there. Mole Man's in there.
Mole Man got out.
Red Ghost is in there.
Oh my god! It was all a prank.
That's why he's not credited, because he's only in the post-credit scene.
I mean, that's true. I don't think
on.
this is the case. I think this would be kind of silly. Maybe it's like the 2005 Fantastic Four. Like it could be. I just
Them
feel like
and
there's
the X-Men?
something.
The Foxverse, the Fox
rock.
X-Men. That's why it's only got 3 fins instead of 4.
That would kind of rock. I don't. All right. I don't know. I don't have the detail. Final prediction is it's not all of the Fantastic Four. I think that's where I'm at.
All right.
It seems like cheating. Like it seems like something too.
Okay. I gotta say, I would be so disappointed if it's just Pedro Pascal walks out and he's like, "Oh, hey," and that's it.
Yeah.
I want to see some level of interaction between.
Me too. I mean, the
whoever they're
Thunderbolts
meeting.
one was pretty long. Hopefully, it's like
Right.
a similar boat.
I'm good with that. I need more Thunderbolts, though. I would love that.
Me too.
Those are my
Another
boys.
prediction. I don't think Galactus is eating the world. I don't know what exactly would happen. I could see like Doom figuring it out at the end and like defeating Galactus as like the post credit scene, and then the world hates the Fantastic Four and they like go to the new one or whatever. But that seems a little something along those lines. Or they think that he's about to eat the world, so they dip, and then Doom saves it. Like I could see that as a post credit scene.
And then he becomes God Emperor Doom.
And, yeah, exactly. And then like the whole world, Doom, we love you. You're the best. We're all Latveria now. Like something like that.
We love you 3000, Mr. Doom.
Oh, yeah. I really don't know.
You know what would be the worst way that they could reveal Doom?
Oh no.
Is they're like, "Oh, what's that on the TV?" And they turn the TV on and it's Doom giving it's Victor Von Doom giving a press conference outside of Doom Tower or whatever. And he's like, "I am Doom." And he puts the mask on or whatever. Like they just like mirror the Iron Man ending.
I could totally.
That would make me, I think, self-emulate in the theater.
I could see that happening in Doomsday, like as like a early like, oh, here's how they're different.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, "Oh my gosh!"
Imagine
like, I'm Thor, I'm Doom, and then he punches him and like punches his head off or whatever. And that's how he dies.
Imagine us not knowing RDJ is Doctor Doom and seeing a post-credit scene of him as Doom. Like that would be wild.
I think I would just start laughing in the theater. Like, what is going on? This is not real.
I'd love to see the Captain Hydra thing. I'll go with that.
That would be
or maybe
cool.
Doom like pops in. Maybe it's the Fantastic Four ship happening, and then Doom hops in somehow to like to the MCU. I don't know how, but I feel like he'll start at the X-Men world. So I don't know if that would.
Yeah, maybe
the script's
that'll
almost
be one
done.
of them. The X-Men. Yeah. Well, they just got a new writer for Doomsday. That also we didn't talk about that in our news segment. Michael Waldron is now working on Avengers Doomsday, a movie that's months into production.
It's been filming for so long.
And they got a new script writer. All right, man. The MCU is a disaster, man. We're in free fall.
It is.
But Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four are going to be good. So
I do hope. I don't think it's going to happen, especially after the box office. But I'd love to see a Thunderbolts 2 at some point. I think Avengers is functionally Thunderbolts 2. But like, I just want to see that team again doing something fun.
Yeah, I love the Thunderbolts, man. I would die for
Me
them.
too. Maybe Doom pops up and grabs Sentry. Like the Thunderbolts go to the ship, and I don't know.
Robert Downey Jr.'s there, and he's like making a
Oh.
drink, like in Avengers 1, where he's like giving a speech to Loki.
You know what I'd hate?
What?
New suits at the end.
For the Fantastic Four?
Yeah, I know it's gonna happen.
I gotta say, I think easily the best suit is the Invisible Woman one. Just the
I
white
agree.
on the collar.
Yeah,
They should all have that. I hate
I
that
think
they all have different ones.
I've got a Mr. Fantastic suit on the way.
Oh yeah.
It's not gonna be here for a while, but it's for Comic Con.
Okay.
But I think it's like the lamest because it's just the all blue.
Yeah, it is.
But at the same time, I do think it's cool they each have something to differentiate them.
Yeah, but it just they don't, because then I see the Invisible Woman one. That's the coolest one, and it's the person who I won't even see it all the time.
Yeah, it's true. I'm gonna cheer when the Thing rips his shirt off.
Oh, I'm gonna cheer when he says it's clobbering time.
Oh, so true. So true.
What if RDJ pops up and Ben Grimm is like, it's clobbering time, and he goes, no, it's doom time. And he holds up a watch that's got his face on it.
That just says Doom.
Yeah.
I know what time it is. Other prediction, I know that Matt Jackman was like, there's no like Easter eggs or anything in this movie. Well, that's already not. There's already like stuff in the trailers, but I do think that there's like a hint to the larger world that we're in. If there's other heroes, like I think there's like maybe a statue somewhere that has like a 60s Iron Man look or something. Like I just feel like unless the Fantastic Four are the only heroes on this, which is totally possible, I just like would love to see that this is like a fleshed out world too.
I get so excited for the Fantastic Four, and then I remember RDJ Doctor Doom, and I'm like, damn.
Yeah, me too.
Why is it so hard for them to get a good Doctor Doom in the movies?
Yeah. I'm hoping he blows me away. I'm hoping that I see it and I'm like, wow.
I'm hoping they blow him away in Doomsday and we get a real one in Secret Wars. I'm telling you, the best case scenario is there's secretly a second Doom. That's the Fantastic Four universe Doom.
I agree.
And RDJ is like the X-Men universe Doom or whatever.
Yeah, no, I totally agree.
And they team up, and that's why it's Doomsday, because there's more than one Doom.
Yeah, Doom's definitely going to be hinted at. I just wonder, like, how is it RDJ Doom? How much are they? Like, I could see it being like a thing where Reed is like, oh well, Victor, like talking about like his old college roommate or whatever, being like, Victor would hate this or something. Like, is that all? Is there going to be like, oh, Latveria in the background somewhere? Like, we could see a little thing that says it. Like, there's going to be something. There's no way.
Yeah, there's going to be a Latveria mentioned thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
definitely.
Damn, I'm nervous for Doom, man.
I'm really excited for Fantastic Four, though. I really am. I think it's gonna be great. I hope it's great.
If it's bad, I don't know what to do.
Honestly, Sam, if it's bad, I'm going all in DCU all the time.
Yeah. This is their last chance to keep me on board. That's not true. I'll see Doomsday day one. Also, I found out I had to push back my I was going to see it Thursday at 2.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm seeing it Thursday at 2.
I had to push it back, man.
Oh, no.
I forgot I have a dentist appointment at 1:40.
Oh, no.
Originally, it was 2:40, and then she called me the other day and was like, can we push up to 1:40? And I was like, for sure. And then I realized after I got off the phone that it's the same day as Fantastic Four, and I was like, oh, no.
Tragic.
Yeah. I'm seeing it at 3 in IMAX now.
Nice. I'm doing 2 Dolby and then 10:15 the next morning in IMAX.
Fair enough. Oh,
hell yeah.
I want to see in Dolby. All the showings were sold out, dude. This movie's going to make a lot of money.
I think it is.
The word of mouth is good.
It's tracking for like 140 million domestic opening. Pretty huge. I'm really interested not to get in my box office doomer stuff, but I'm interested to see the how it does internationally and if this is like a DC thing or a superhero. I
wonder how much it'll impact Superman's legs. Also.
Yeah, me too. It's like if it's really bad, still. So I mean, there's
Yeah.
always a bright side. I
Sure.
think it's gonna obviously hurt Superman's legs, but I don't think it's gonna be like super drastic. I think Superman's almost playing more like a family film now than it is like a superhero movie with like the summer vacation legs. Like I feel like it's a lot of, and the like 52% drop is like not a superhero movie not a normal superhero movie thing at all. Anyway, thanks everybody for listening. We appreciate you guys. Join us next week for Fantastic Four. Very excited. I love how that's like the unofficial
awesome.
Fantastic Four thing now.
Yeah. Do you see they did a shoot where they recreated that pose?
Yeah, it's awesome.
They need to release the pic. I hope that's one of the post-credit scenes. Like
Just
if they do like
playing.
you know how like Thunderbolts did like one for laughs and one for setup. If the first one is like just a still image, like the Travis Scott song just starts playing and it's just the still image of them doing the pose. And it's just that for like 30 seconds.
That would be
and then the credits start rolling. Oh man.
The camera's just panning around them continuously. Nothing else.
Not even. It's just a still image. Like it's literally just a still image with the TikTok audio of the Travis Scott song.
Oh my god, that's incredible.
It's fantastic.
Oh, I always do that. I always say it's incredible. Oh, whatever. Okay. Thanks everybody for hanging out. We appreciate you guys. Be sure to come back next week for Fantastic Four. And we will see you then, hopefully.
Yes, sir. Adios.
There it is.